Well, here's a project I didn't want to be working on. My 2008 Pontiac Grand Prix. Gotta pull the engine and transaxle out. Just got all the wiring unhooked, I think. I've never done this before, so it's first time. Still gotta get the radiator and fans out of there. I got transmission lines unhooked from the transmission, and AC compressors laying down on the engine cradle. I unbolted that. I didn't want to disconnect it. The starter's laying down there. I'll have to readjust it so it don't fall, but I want to get the radiator out first. Put the belt off. I gotta pull the power steering pump yet. I think I gotta get the exhaust. But I had to fish the wiring out from underneath there because I had a little incident coming home after taking it out for a drive after I changed the oil. I'm guessing this is like maybe the speed sensor for the differential, which has a big chunk missing out of it like that. You can see the reluctor wheel for it and actually the differential itself. And there's some chunks of spider gear here. Another piece of the case and a little, what is that? I think there's a little shim in there somewhere. That's a piece of tape, but got some spider gear chunks. There's a shim right there. I don't know. I was coming back home to pull in the driveway and stopped to wait for a car and felt the car lurch a little bit. And I didn't know what it was, but apparently it was that. Because when I got into the driveway and parked it under the carport, I could smell transmission fluid. And it was pouring out underneath the car. I don't know if this was the cause of it, or maybe helped it. But this mount bracket is broke off right at the ears where it mounts to the intake manifold right there and down there. So I don't know, engine could move around. Who knows how long it's been like that for. You know, it's not real shiny anymore. Plus this metal part goes down to the stud on the exhaust manifold. That was missing the nut, or it might have been the other one, but either way it was missing the nut to hold it on, so it was loose. Probably not the ideal car to put a transmission in, but it still runs great. It has 200 and maybe 10,000 miles on it. The body's getting kind of rough, but I always figure the transmission I got has 72,000 miles on it. I got to go pick that up in Eau Claire. Because I know this car was abused when I bought it back in 2020, I think. And it was a lot of stuff missing, and the shifter was broken, and looks like someone punched the steering wheel. Horn airbag, you can see that's dented in. But other than that, everything works. AC, heat. I put new intake gaskets in it, upper and lower. Changed the coolant, these coolant tubes that are down here. They're plastic. I think there's one there, and then there's one back here that are plastic that are known to break. Change those to the metal ones. And that, I think, that covers it. I don't want to work on this, but I have no choice. Unless I want to buy another car, which I don't really want to do. And I guess if once this gets to the point where it's rusty enough to where it can't be driven, I can always use the engine or transmission and a different one. But anyway, that's just what I'm doing, and thanks.